Hello, this is Scott from Scotty D Gaming, and what I'm going to do for you now is I'm actually going to do you an unboxing video for the Hauppauge HD PVR Rocket. Now, I have got another video I'm uploading that shows you everything I'm going to use in conjunction with the Rocket to do my recordings from the PS4. But that's a separate video. But all I'm going to do in this video is just exactly what you're going to get in the box with the Rocket, and that's that. So since I'm using my phone to record this, I've got one hand busy, other hand free. We'll go through a little what's on the box. So it's the Hauppauge HD PVR Rocket. It allows you to record your footage directly to the USB stick, which you can see shows you on the front there, and that means you're going to get cut out a PC completely. For those of you that don't have a PC with enough specs to run an HD capture device, this completely cuts that problem out, as you can record. The box does everything for you. You record directly to the USB stick, and then from that you can connect the USB stick to your PC like you normally would and put videos onto that, upload it from there. Or you can, which I'm not going to be doing, you can actually connect the HD PVR Rocket to your PC and use it like you would normally use other HD recording devices for gameplay, like it normally would. I mean, it's already got the software to allow you to do that. And I think, actually, yeah, definitely, if you want to live stream, you can't do this with this device if you've got it connected directly to your PS4 or any other console, Xbox 360, Xbox One. You can live stream if you've got it connected to a PC, but that means that you'll only be able to do your PC footage. I do believe. I am open to be corrected on that. So let's have a look what it says on the back of the box. HD PVR Rocket. Carry a personal HD video recorder in your pocket. It's USB powered, so as long as anything you're going to be using it on has a powered USB socket, you can use this device. It records up to 1080p 30 frames a second, and it can record from an HDMI connection without the HDCP, which is what I believe the PlayStation 3 has. So it does, what's actually a good thing about this, which I'll show you in a minute, is it does have the component cable that allows you to connect it to the PS3 and still record your HD footage. So I think it's got absolutely everything in the box that you need. Now, because I do only have one hand, I've already taken the insides out. This is just an empty box. So let's have a look at that. Right. There we go. So this is the box that's open. The first thing you're going to see is the instructions, which basically tells you everything. Status light, mic, USB flash drive, USB power, blah blah blah. No one looks at instructions these days. And this is just, or tells you about the Hauppauge capture software that you can download for your PC. Now I've already done that, and it looks really easy to use. The software does actually look really good, and by everything else I've heard, people have said that it's a breeze to use, which is good stuff if you've got a bit of kit that you want to use regularly. Like them on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel for any information or help that you need. So that's that. And they've also included another one, just in case you missed the first one. So that's that. Now this is, well, this looks like the USB cable that powers your PVR Rocket. Now you can notice, give us 2 seconds while I one hand this bad boy. Use a bit of teeth, 2 seconds, a bit of teeth action. There we go. Right. So you will notice that this cable has 2 USB standard cables connections, and one is the, I've got absolutely no idea what that is called, but it's the funky USB connection that connects to my printer downstairs as well. So it's got normal USB, funky USB cable, and the reason it's got 2 here is because the black one you use when you're connecting it to your PC, and the red one you use when you're connecting it to your console, your PS4, your PS3, Xbox One, etc. But I do believe that if you do connect it to a USB power port that does not have enough power to power your PVR Rocket, if you connect both of them at the same time, it will give you enough power. So they have really thought about everything there. So that's that cable. Throw that on the floor. Hope it doesn't break it. Next thing you want to see is it's a small 3.5mm connection microphone. It does have a nice little clip there, so you can connect it to yourself, connect it to your ear, your lip, however you want to connect it, or your top, which most normal people would do. Now it's nice of them to include this, because with a lot of things that you buy, it normally just includes the main bit of kit, and you have to get all your peripherals, accessories, leads, everything yourself. Now with this, it's got everything for you to just get started. No pissing, fanning about, just straight in there. So that's that. Now, like I've said in another video, of all the stuff I'm going to be using, I do believe that if you're recording with a microphone like this, which is a direct from the microphone to the 3.5mm jack, the recordings are going to be quite low, just for your voice, because you can record your voice directly over your HD recording while you're doing it. So if you want to do live commentary or anything like that. But in my other video, I've showed you some of the stuff I've got to try and alleviate that problem. But at least they do include it, so you can get cracking straight on. And I have seen other people's videos on YouTube that are using the standard microphone, and to be honest, it does sound really good. So I'm happy with that. That's great. Probably not going to use it, but great nonetheless. Next up is, this is the actual HD PVR Rocket. Let's have a look at this. Bit of teeth action again. And there we go. That's that. Bit of plastic over there to protect it. So it's quite a small device. It's nice and light. And what I want to do is I want to go over everything that's on it. So we'll start from the top. The things that's got on the top is a big red button, which you love. Everyone loves pressing red buttons. So this red button is for when you've got everything set up, ready to go. It's your start capture, stop capture. Simple as that. Dead easy. No mucking about with software or anything like that. As long as you've got your USB connected for the recording, your all cables in correct slots. Boom, record, boom, stop record. Easy as that. It's also got your microphone, your volume, which is just a slide, it's just a touch slide. The volume goes down, up, and your mute microphone and resume microphone. And it's also got plus 20 decibel level. So if your recordings are a bit low for your voice through this, it does allow you to increase it by 20 decibels, but I do believe that it's still quite low. But to be honest, it might just be a load of people being funny, saying, oh, the voice recording's too low, I need more. And due to those people, I have went and bought a load of other stuff that I probably don't need. But best to be safe than sorry. I'm sure you do agree. Now, on the front of the device, you've got the logo, Hauppauge. Your USB storage connection and your microphone connection. And that's as simple as that. And also, this light grey band, which you can see that goes around the two sides in the front, that does light up. Now, I don't know yet what the light indications mean. I do believe when it's fully green, you're ready to start recording. When it's red, it's busy recording. And if it flashes red, it means your storage is running low on your USB device that you've got connected. There's a load of other colours, flashes, indications that mean different things, like whether your HDMI is connected correctly or another cable's loose, etc. But I don't know them. Probably best if I did read the instructions, but we're not going to do that because we're men. We're men on this channel. We'll just do things with sticks and hammers. So on the back, you've got the funky USB cable connection, which we talked about earlier on. Your AV in, Now I'm not even going to even try to sound professional and tell you what that cable's called, 'cause I've got no idea. But I do believe it's your component cable for when... Actually, we might be able to figure it out. So if I'm talking a load of shit at the minute, just forget it when we get later in the video, because we'll find out, because there is more cables in the bottom of this treasure chest. So I do believe that's for your component cable if you want to connect it to your PS3. That does have the HDCP protection. Forgive if I've got those abbreviations wrong. Fuck it. HDMI out and your HDMI in. So very simple. Holes for ventilation, or lightweight, so you can go faster. Everything's got holes in it, lightweight, to make it go faster these days. So yeah, that's the device. Pretty nifty, pretty cool. Next up, was going to drop that on the floor there and be a clever bastard, but I thought probably best not to do that. Right, next. How do we go in here? Now this is uncharted territory because I have not been in here. Now actually, before I do this, what I am going to say is, going to get back to this, is when you get this out the box, it does come with firmware that allows you to get straight up and running. But I believe when you do your recordings, it will only record to the USB in 2GB files. Now that can be annoying for some people that just want to do one big long recording and then edit it themselves. But with the latest firmware update, where you have to connect this to your PC with the black end of the USB cable that I showed you earlier on, the update was a piece of piss. It was really, really easy. It took about 3 minutes in total. And by the time you loaded up the website, found out where you were going and things. And that allows you to do continuous recordings and other little bugs, fixes, tweaks and things to make it just an all-around better product to use. It also allows you to download the capture software for the PC. And like I said earlier on, that's really easy to use as well. I'm really happy. And I do believe as well, why some people might have been having problems with the audio commentary being low, not the audio of the gaming quality great, is because if you connect this to your capture software, you'll notice that the microphone recording on the software shows that in this box it's not up full. So you can increase the volume of this via the software, but only via the software. Once this is full, you can't increase it full when it's just stood alone by itself. You'd have to go onto the software and increase it by a little bit, and I think it's got another boost on there, which I did activate because prior to unboxing this, I have updated the software already. So that's that. Anyway, next up. So this looks like, and yeah, I was right, this is your component cable, which allows you to connect your HD PVR Rocket to your PS3 and other devices. The reason I'm saying the PS3 is because I know that's the one with the HDCP problems. Give me 2 seconds. I do want to say that I'm saying that right. Yes, HDCP protection. Now, the PS4 did used to have that protection, but as of recording this video, there has been a firmware update on the PS4 which removes that protection, so you can connect recording devices straight to the HDMI cable and just go straight ahead with that. So that's your device. I won't be, well, never again. I might be using this if I do decide to do any playthroughs of my PS3 games. I mean, I've got a massive collection of PS3 games that I've played just on my own time that I haven't recorded. So I probably will be using that in the future for any recordings. If I do get fancy playing a few games like Deus Ex Human Revolution, I love that. Fallout 3, Fallout 4, etc, etc. Yakuza series, big up to the Yakuza series, love it. So that's that. Next up, which again, how impressed am I? They include an HDMI cable with this. Not many things that you buy include the peripherals. This does. Now you might think, well, it's only got one HDMI cable, which it does look like it's only got one HDMI cable. And you do need 2, HDMI in, HDMI out, to connect this device. But if you've got your PS4, your PS3, your Xbox One, Xbox 360, you're already going to have an HDMI cable connected from that to your TV. So this just provides you the additional one, so you can connect your regular one to the HD PVR Rocket, this new one to the HD PVR Rocket, to your TV, and you're ready to go. So good stuff, epic, happy with that. Last thing in the box, which looks like, not a clue. Actually, I think this is, give me 1 second while I look at it closer. I think this is just the other part of the component cable that allows you to connect it up to other devices. Not sure, couldn't tell you. probably not going to find the information out until a later video, but that's that. So that's everything included in the box. I'm going to put them back in because I won't be using those at the minute. HDMI cable I will, so I'll leave that out. And that's everything. So first impressions of this, it's a quality product. It feels nice. It's got your matte black plastic. Pretty simple to use. I'm happy with the software on the PC. I do believe everything's going to be working great. Now, in case you haven't seen the other video, I have got a few other things over here. These are the extras that I bought to try and alleviate the audio problem. I've got a studio condenser microphone, Behringer C1. This is the XLR female to 3.5mm jack to connect the Behringer PS400 Phantom power box. So we're going to have this going into the, bloody hell, I forgot the name of it already, HD PVR Rocket, 3.5mm jack. Back of this is going to be going into the PS400 power supply. Power supply is going to get connected to the male-female XLR cable, standard cable, and then the female end of this cable is going to be going into the back of this microphone. Now what this is going to do effectively is going to give this microphone enough power to record at its best, to give clear, precise, excellent audio. Hopefully audio that's good enough to be just as powerful enough to go over the game volume of any explosions, things. You're going to be blowing shit up. You know what I mean? You don't want to be sounding like a mouse in a firefight. You want to be shouting, "Get the fuckers! Kill the bastards!" You get me shit, get me drift. So that's that. And also this over here is my memory, 128GB. Now, I've went over this and the cost of things in the other video. This was just a quick addition to the end of the video. And this is so you can connect it to the box and record your videos. So that's that. That's everything. If I missed anything, well, I hope I haven't. But if I haven't, well, unlucky. Unlucky. No, man, I'm only kidding. So what I'm going to do now is, straight after this video, I'm going to connect everything up. Pardon me, I've got a bit of wind here. 2 seconds. There we go. I'm going to connect everything up. Get it connected. I'm going to do some tests. See if I can get all the audio levels right. And hopefully within the next, well, tomorrow night, which is Monday, I'm going to be getting my first videos out of, it's going to be Fallout 4, which I'm really excited about. I know today's date, couldn't even tell you. It's about the, let's think, Friday the 13th was Friday gone. 14th, 15th, it's Sunday the 15th of November today. Fallout came out on Tuesday the 10th. And honestly, it's been absolute agony waiting for all my gear to come so I can even start that. I'm going to do a blind playthrough. I've not seen anything of the game other than what I've heard from reviews, and I'm going to be experiencing it the same time as you do with my playthrough. So it's just going to be a fresh playthrough. It's going to be exciting. I'm pumped. I'm so excited. That's all I've been thinking about at work all weekend. Just Fallout 4, get all my gear, everything sorted, do a quality playthrough for you guys. So that's that, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Ta-da.